So welcome back to our second lecture. On our last class, we talked about how you can set up accounts, your requirements, and we actually set up an account and verify our account. So on this lecture, we are going to look at how you can create your profile. So after you've set up an account, all you need to do is to create your profile and set up various things you need to do necessarily. So without wasting much of your time, let's click on creating your profile. So you can see how it is done here. It's either you import your profile from LinkedIn. Upwork works with LinkedIn, so it's going to download your LinkedIn profile, everything you put there, your work, and put it on Upwork immediately. Or you upload a resume, or you fill it out manually. So let's go with the filling it out manually. So let's click on the third. Now, the first thing you're going to do here is to add a title, tell the world what you do. So, what do you do? Are you a freelancer, a copywriter, anything you want to do? You can come here and add it. So, what do you do? So, let's start by saying full stack web developer. Let me write full stack web developer. So I've written my full stack web developer. I'll click on next. Okay, so the next question here is if you have a relevant work experience, add it here. So you have to add your work experience. If you have these things will help you get a job. So you can add a work experience here. Sure. So you can add software, you can add senior for the scope of this course. I'm going to show you how it works for the scope of this course. So let's add senior engineer. Okay, software engineer. So you add the company's name. So I can say uh IBM or any company of your choice. This is how to set your account. So make sure that your work experience align. If not, skip. But I'm going to give you a clue. If you have a work experience on your required skill, you are likely going to attract clients, more clients. So for the scope of this course, sorry, we are going to add at IBS Global. Okay, so let's just say IBS Global. So you put your location, you can say London. Okay. Okay, in Nigeria, you can say Abuja, Nigeria. Oh, I can type very well, right? Very, very perfect. Oh, okay, so Abuja, I can add some senior software engineer at Abuja. I can write a Nigerian company, which I don't want to add for the scope of this course. So I can say, okay, oh, I can say my company. All right. I just want to write something that will not be too open, and for the scope of this course, let's just make it something. So what I'm trying to teach you is how to add your work experience. So you can write I currently work here, or you can leave it. So starting from like the way Facebook does, starting from which month you started working from there, January, February, which year. I started from 2013. I ended in 2000 and February 2020. So you add a description. This description is going to display and makes clients very interested in hiring you. So you add a description. You can say I worked okay, my keys on and say I worked at what's the name of the company? Finance, as a senior software engineer, and can add software engineer, and it was one of the best jobs I will do. So this is just a mere description of what you do and what you are up to. So you click on save. For the scope of this course, we are putting up this account for the scope of this course. So we click on save. Okay. Now we can see our senior software at finance is already there, and it has happened. Upwork has already added it to our profile. Now we've created two things. We've created two things. Okay. Now, number first thing we created is our work, what we do actually, which is software engineering. Number two is where we have worked before, okay, or where we are currently working. So we click on next. Now Upwork save. Now the next thing you're going to do is client like to show what you know, add your educations here. So this is where you add your education, what you read. These things helps you to attract more clients. So I'm going to add immediately. So I'll add a school. So I'll add let's say federal. So federal. Okay, let's write while we correct ourselves later. Federal University or Technology Owerri. So let's add this. Federal University of Technology. Degree is B Tech, B Tech. Oh, sorry, B Tech. Okay. Okay, Bachelor of Technology. Okay. So field of study. Okay, for the scope of this course, physics, physics engineering. Date attended. Date attended. Should I just make this up or write in real one? Okay. Okay, let's write October 23, 2013 till November. So you have to add this November. Okay, let's write November 23, 2019. Okay, so we've already added. Describe your award. You can describe your award or you can skip actually. So you can describe your award. You can say at the end of my studies, I was, can say I graduated with a second class upper. I graduated. What I'm doing this is just to put you through and tell you how these things work on Upwork. It's not something you can just start and put your email and start submitting proposals. You just have to go through this and set up a standard account on Upwork. So at the end of my study, I graduated with first class. At the end of my studies at your school, I'm not going to add the school. Let's make it snappy. I graduated with so and so first class, second class, third class, anywhere. So I graduated with first class, and so on and so on. So you're going to add your description. All I want you to do is just add your description. You can Google and find out the best description suited for your job. So let's skip so that we can go to the most relevant one. So we can save this and add next. So the next is the language we speak very well. So English, of course. So basic, conversational, fluent, native, and bilingual. Okay, I speak English perfectly. So let's put I speak English perfectly. Okay, now number six is near there. What work are you here to do? So your skill. So as a web software engineer, I'll be good at web applications. I'll be good at web programming. I'll be good at webfay. I can add up to 15 skills. So let's add more. Let's add web design. I can add web design. I can add web design. I can add web development and so on and so forth. Development. So these skills I add is what Upwork is going to use in fishing out your jobs on your feed. So they are going to give you job rated with web development, web programming, webware, and web design. So if you put copywriting, these jobs is what is going to give you the feeds Upwork is going to give you on your wall. So based on your skill, remember, based on your skill. So you're going to add those things based on your skill. If you're a content creator, you have to write everything related to content creator, copywriting, and all those stuffs there. So you can see I choose four. You can choose from five. You can choose all the whole 15 skills because it's going to make Upwork to fish you in with many job opportunities. But if you fix in one particular, Upwork is going to concentrate on that job and feed you in with it. So let's go to number 7. So number 7, great. Now write a bio to tell the world about yourself. So this is where you write about yourself. So at my right hand side, you can see the description of what somebody already wrote here. So you can simply look at the description and write everything you need to know about you. So this is rated 4.9. So you can say you can copy. I'm a web developer with experience in building website and web dev. This is perfect. You can write something like this, but I challenge you to write yourself. So you can say my name. So my name is Ifeanyi, right? For the scope of this course. So okay, comma, I'm a web developer with experience in building web based web based sorry based project. You can see how I'm setting up my bio. Web based project ranging from small, medium, and big websites comma web application web applications and software related projects. Okay, so you can see Grammarly is installed. So I'm going to check all these things and make sure they are correct. So I can finally add, my line, how I can add value. I can add value to your project. So now this your bio is going to be catchy. So this is what is going to help you to build a very good and decent portfolio. So go ahead and add your experience. Say, you can say I'm experienced like this. I'm experienced in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, WordPress, and XEO. Okay, so you can go ahead and add another point which says I fully project manage your brief from start to finish. I have the capacity to handle all your projects from start to end. Okay, this is another point. So sorry for my upcase. Okay, I regularly communicate easily. It's important to me, so let's keep in touch. So you can see, you can say regularly. So let's regularly communication okay, I'm not gonna struggle with English tonight. So regularly communication is really important to me, comma, so let's keep in touch. Okay, so without wasting much of our time here, so I challenge you to add a bio. So as you are watching this video, once you reach on adding a bio, I want you to go to Google and write how to type a professional biography as a freelancer. So you have many options. This is where you take your time, draft a proposal for you. So let's go immediately and finish up this course number 2. So the next one we are going to do is to tell us about the work we do. What is the main service we offer? Are you seeing it? So this, they just want you to go to the nitty-gritty of the job. Remember, we started from software engineering to the skill web development. Now they ask what is the main thing you offer. So in your web development, what is the thing you offer? So what I offer is design and creativity. You can add as you want. So let's add web, mobile, and sub dev. So sub category web development. Okay, so on your own you have to choose your category very well, be smart and choose it very well. So let's get to the next. So the next one before the last one is, now let's see your hourly rate. So you have to rate yourself hourly. So this is where I suggest that you have to be very clinical here. So how much do you want to get paid per hour? Now this is how Upwork works. Upwork takes 20% of your fees. So assuming you put $10 here, Upwork is going to take $2. You get what I'm saying? So if your client pays you $100, Upwork is going to take a minimum fee of $20. Okay, so that's 20%. So that's what Upwork service fee is as low as 5%. Okay, so Upwork is going to take those amount 20% actually of your service fee. So you can see where it is written 20%. Okay, so once you reach bill over 500, Upwork is going to charge you 10%. So the more you bill, the lesser they charge you. So mainly 20% till you get and go till you can fish out. So now this is how Upwork works. So you have to put your hourly rate. How much can you earning an hour. So you have to rate yourself and know how you can do this. So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to put my hourly rate. I charge $20 per hour. Okay, so you can see Upwork has taken their 20%, $4. Our hourly rate is $16. So it depends. So I want to give you an advice. It depends on the type of job you do. So if your job is highly rated, like a web developer and web development, depending on type of job, so you have to put this money based on the type of job you do, how competent you are, and your capacity to execute your job. So if it is jobs that have more rooms, okay, you can higher your fees or you can lower your fees depending on your type of job. So I have put my hourly rate job, which is $20, and Upwork has taken their $4 and minus and put $16 there to us. So lastly, number 10, we have to put our pictures and our location and our phone number. So let's upload a profile image. So this is where you upload your profile image. So upload gallery to upload a very beautiful face front professional image. So you need to upload a professional image. Okay, so you have to put up a professional image on your Upwork and go. So you don't need to put an ordinary image that doesn't look that smart. So you have to put a professional image on your account to make it more attractive. So I have to save this image. Okay, let's pray that this image goes. Oh, yes. Okay, for the scope of this course, I just need to show you the kind of image you need to put because I already have a very nice Upwork account. Oh, that's good. Okay, so select your country, Nigeria. So you have to put your address. You can put anywhere. Aba, I can put. Okay, I can put Aba. Okay, so city, Aba. Okay, Aba NG. Okay, postal code. Okay, phone number. Okay, so let's go. I think I put this phone number on my main account. So I pray this goes, I pray this works, I pray this work. Because you shouldn't have more than one Upwork account. So you can see our account is looking good. Perfect. So you can see all we've written here, our skill. I charge $20 an hour. I'm a full stack web developer, work experience at its finance, and education history, Federal University of Technology, BTech. So we have come to the completion of this setup account. So what we need to do now is to submit our profile. So we click on submit button, and here we go. We submit our profile for approval. So we just submitted our profile for approval. So nice work. Christopher Tech, your profile is ready. So let's view our profile. So let's wait while it loads. Okay, you can see our profile here. Christopher Tech, Aba, Nigeria, local time 11:10 p.m. So hourly rate 30 hours per week, language, and everything we did. So this is perfect. So once you have set up this account now on Upwork, so the next thing you are going to do is to take your readiness test. The next thing you are going to do is to take your readiness test. So on the next lecture, I'm going to take you through on the Upwork readiness test. That's the next thing we are going to do. I hope you enjoy this class. Please click on the next video to continue. See you on the next line.